This is London Brooks reporting from Youth Opps magazine. Welcome to the National Nalia Day reports. November 3rd is National Nalia Day. On this day, BGLO members have been issued the challenge to wear their Nalia or organization colors proudly all day. The purpose of Nalia Day is to show our communities how sororities and fraternities give added value in society and across the nation in our respective communities. More importantly, they not only step or party, they vote. With the founding of that first African American fraternity in 1906, the fraternity and sorority system in our communities have helped improve daily living when it comes to education, skill and job development, and health-related projects. Many of these members serve as teachers, clergy, government officials, and business leaders in everyday life. To see BGLO members collectively wearing their Nalia on November 3rd will not only make a statement to their missions and aim, but will also serve as a visual reminder to young people like me that the act of voting is something to be taken seriously. Today, I have a member from one organization here to talk about what and who he will be wearing on November 3rd. First, let's learn from him why voting is so important and how his organization has educated the masses on why vote and embracing the power of the vote. Hello, Mr. Ralph Bradley. We're happy to have you with us today. First, tell us why voting is important to you and how has your organization influenced you and others about the importance of voting?
Well, Ms. London, voting is extremely important to me. It always has been. I come from a family of, my dad was in the military, my mom was an educator, and over the years, I saw how important it was for them as a child that voting and having a voice was important, especially within our government. It didn't matter from what level of government, whether it was the presidential elections, local assembly elections, mayors, councilmen, it didn't matter. My parents were always involved, and I think I had a very good example to be a good citizen, as they used to always tell me, and to participate in the process. So if I don't vote, then that's my voice. So it's an opportunity for me to actually express myself within our society. And my organization is Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity. And actually the organization was the first Greek letter organization for African Americans, and it was actually founded in December of 4th of 1906, and it was founded as a means for the Black members to be involved in the process, to have a voice and a vision during a point in time when there was a struggle for African Americans in our society. So my fraternity was founded upon that principle, and we have programs and activities that are constantly keeping us involved in that.
Sounds like your organization is doing a great job, and I love your will to vote. My classmates and peers have learned some great things from what you stated today. Thank you. Now for our second question. What are you wearing now, and what do you plan on wearing on November 3rd?
Well, what I'm wearing now is our colors for Alpha Phi Alpha are black and gold. We were founded in 1906. So many times within our organization, you'll hear us call 06 being the first and the finest, we'd like to say, of the Black Greek letter organizations. In case you wanted to see Alpha Phi Alpha, this is the Greek letters. So what I'll be wearing on election day is going to be, I'm going to go all with colors. I'm going to have on my shirt with my fraternity organization. I'll have my hat, and I'm going to be out at the polls with my wife. We're going to be involved as helping those who need to get out of line, who need water, who need sustenance, to make sure that no one is going to be kept from making it through the process of voting. So we're going to be involved at the polls for the whole day, and just making sure that we're providing a means for everyone to express their civil right to vote. And it's extremely important. So I'm looking forward to the opportunity to be involved in that process.
And what will you be wearing on voting day?
I'm going to be wearing my letters. I'm going to be wearing my hat, and I'm going to be dressed out in my attire so that everyone knows that my organization is represented as well as me. So I'll be ready to go.
Sounds like you are a great citizen in society, and your voting day outfit will be spectacular.
Thank you.
I would like to thank our special guest for sharing his words of wisdom. Thank you, Mr. Ralph Bradley. You have certainly inspired us all today.
Thank you, Ms. London. I appreciate it today.
You're welcome. This is London Brooks reporting from Youth Opps Magazine. Make sure to tune in to our next segment of the National Nalia Day reports with my junior colleagues and I. Until then, when it comes to November 3rd, start thinking about who will you be wearing.